Wrong number. You head back to the foyer. And there's a duck.
A duck?
What?
This is the best game.
Hey guys, and welcome to GT Not Live, where today is a very special day because today is dedicated to the leaning bread friend back there.
Bread friend!
Bread friend! Bread friend! So anyway, for those of you who don't know, because it was never a game that truly like popped off, but was really solid, was Cooking Companion. So we did this about a year ago? I don't even know what the timeline of this one was.
The OG Cooking Companions, y'all did that like end of 2021, early 2022.
Wow.
That was before my time.
That was right. That was before your time, wasn't it?
Yes.
But then you joined in towards the end, didn't you? At some point.
When I joined in, the Chompette DLC had come out.
The DLC, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
no, of course. So anyway, for those of you who don't know or don't remember or missed it the first time around, Cooking Companions is basically like Doki Doki Literature Club, except cannibals. In a lot of ways. A little bit less file manipulation, but still like creepy visual novel storytelling with a heavy dose of cannibalism. And it was great. The characters were wonderful. The lore and the mystery was awesome. There was a lot of like secret routes that you could go. And as you played through the game over and over again, you would unlock different routes and different paths. The game like remembered things about you. Like it's very, very cool, very, very compelling. We actually did a series of game theories on that game, just unearthing some of the lore around it. Also very steeped in history, just across the board. I think it's one of the sleeper hits that a lot of the gaming scene of YouTube kind of slept on in a lot of ways. I think it was one of those things where I expected more people to pick up on it, and they missed out, and I'm kind of bummed about that, because it's an awesome game. If you haven't played it, go check it out, go watch our playthrough of it, whatever. But Dear Dream Studios, the people who put that game together, are back at it again, and this time, I don't think it's food-themed, but who knows, it might be. So, sorry, my bread friend, I don't know if you're getting any sort of companion, but they just released a demo for their new project called Dread Weight, which, you know, get its dead weight, but dread weight. Pun, you know, I'm not here to judge the pun. Maybe slightly here to judge the pun. But as I understand it, it is a visual novel that literally released an hour ago as I'm recording this.
Yeah.
Like, we are all about it right now.
There is that, and I believe that the Kickstarter page for the actual project also released with this demo.
Oh, so it's so all part of the same thing.
Yes.
So there you go. So Kickstarter is available now, but the game, this is a demo. Do you know how long the demo is?
Given this came out an hour ago while we were doing other tasks together, yeah. I actually don't know.
Well then, join us on an exciting journey, my friends, as we explore a completely new thing that neither of us have researched whatsoever, because it literally just came out and been completely secret. I don't know about you, but I'm excited. Are you excited? You are? Yeah? Good. Awesome. Let's hop into it. Dreadweight. I will say, I appreciate the fact that the icon for it is literally like a duck. Anyone see Tiny Toon Adventures? Are you familiar with Tiny Toon Adventures?
Tiny Toons?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
No.
Tiny Toons, yeah.
It's
basically the Looney Tunes, but like a small version of them. The reason I ask is because this design with like the white shirt, the green, green duck, and just general aesthetic reminds me a lot of Plucky Duck. Plucky Duck, who in one of the most famous episodes of that series and for that character was afraid of flushing the toilet. I believe.
Slay. It's loud.
It's loud, but also he'd like drop something in it and flushed it down. He was afraid he would flush down with it at some point.
Oh,
so, yeah. So Plucky Duck. Clearly, Dreadweight is the story of Plucky Duck and the other Tiny Toons on their adventures through Warnerland, or Acmeville, or whatever it was. Whatever reference to Warner Media properties it was.
It had to be Acme, right? Like,
probably.
Animaniacs did.
Okay.
What?
Okay, sure. Fine. Just calling it out, so just as a friendly reminder. Oh, wow, this is very different. Real quick, just to remind people, I don't know what this chest is necessarily. At first I thought it might be a stack of cash, but it's not. But potato, in case you weren't around for Cooking Companions, potato is the serial killer, basically. So if you die in the cabin, you are transformed into food in some capacity, and so the serial killer from Cooking Companions ended up being Potato, and he was a very important character throughout. So, see a real life photo here. All right, I love it. Dread waits, and it's so upbeat. You have this misery behind you. All right, let's try it. Have you played Cooking Companions before? I have. Yes. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh.
That was uncomfortable. Oh, jeez. Oh, my. Okay, started off strong.
Oh. Oh.
Oof. Oh, gee. Oh, this is...
We're going right in.
This is very much a sequel, it seems. Let me catch you up with even more lore. This is also for my benefit, too. So at the end of the last game, Karen, who is one of 4 stranded individuals in this like haunted cabin with the talking food, Karen basically slowly loses her mind and really gives herself into the whole cannibalism thing. She ends up learning and being kind of mentored by us, the killer in that part of the story. And she ends up killing us in kind of like a last act where the two of us duke it out. Or she doesn't, right? Like, it depends on kind of what ending. There are endings where she kills us. There are endings where she doesn't. Ultimately, like, we finish her off in a lot of the endings. Mariah is potentially a reference to one of the first girls, the best girl, if you will, of that first game, where she was one who was like, I'm going to go out and seek help for us, and I'm going to help us out. And she goes out and she dies in the flood waters that have surrounded our cabin, and we eventually eat her. Like, she gives up her life to become food for everyone else to survive. So, real feel-good game, that last one, for as cute of the food stuffs as they were. It was, delightful little plushies. Let it be known that delightful little plushie is filled with the flesh and blood of their fellow man. So, great. So, Mariah! The nerdy character from the last game who was very bookish and smart, but also wound up being consumed. Similar. It sounds like Karen at this point might have survived and is very old and might be the Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga plays a very important role in the overall lore, and we're not talking like John Wick Baba Yaga, which is just, they misused that reference in just the worst way possible. And instead, this is an actual retelling of the Baba Yaga story.
Can you hear them?
Look, the developers got so sick of me voice acting that they decided to voice acting everything else. Oh, maybe not. Great. Potato. No. I don't remember their names. Didn't they die of natural causes? Drowning. You cough, spraying potato in a fine mist.
Oh, the respiratory droplets.
Oh! At least you're awake now. Sleepwalking again. Probably a horrific sight for bystanders. You ask Potato where you are. Northwest from the cabin. You ask Potato about the note on the wall. What note? Flashback to the note. Dearest, name is smudged out. I know you are still upset about Ivan. I'm asking the impossible, but please forgive me, and let's end this madness. We're different. To lose track of time. To let feuds rot inside of us, undying while the rest of the world moves on. This isn't healthy. It took me ages to learn this. I'm asking you, please, to let this one die. Sincerely, the name is illegible. So let the feud die. Okay. I don't know who that's a reference to. We need to repay him for Ivan. Remember? Maybe get a nice meal there, too. Patience. I'm sure he'll have guests as well. I have a surprise for you when we get there. You're going to love it. I promise. Dreadway demo!
Woo!
Woo!
Oh, whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right, brand new cast of characters we got here. They're not food themed, clearly, except for that beefcake on the side.
Oh my gosh.
Basically, Dear Dream Studios saw all the fan art of Buffsuki from Doki Doki Literature Club and said, yes, that, and all of that. Kurt, welcome to my mansion. It's in dire need of repairs, but I think you'll find that certain rooms are furnished and accommodating. I'd like to introduce you to my business acquaintance, Renata. Nice to meet you. Your name was... don't mind her, Renata. Me, Karen. Don't mind her, Renata. That's me, her, the one I'm talking to. So, presumably I'm Karen again. I'm the Baba Yaga who's escaped from my cabin.
Oh, wow.
Don't mind her, Renata. She's exhausted from traveling earlier. Isn't that right? Yeah, she had this kind of like hoarse female... Yeah, nope, I can't do it. Where is it at? Ash, you got it?
Like the old grandma voice?
Old grandma voice. Yeah.
Yeah, my headache is pounding.
Great, you'll be you. Fantastic.
Perfect.
And cast. Wonderful. We'll get that treated immediately on our own by our own on-staff Dr. Dimitri. I think we have some medication that can help with that. Are you thirsty? You nod. Here's a cup of water. Try to stay hydrated. You quickly gulp down the water, feeling a little tickle in the back of your throat. I think I swallowed some hair. Eek! That was probably mine. Sorry. And last, but certainly not least, the world's biggest Sandman fan.
Gisela?
No, I know Gisela. Yes, Gisela. Sandman?
Mr. Sandman.
Right? What?
Man me a sand.
Sandman, the boxer from Punch-Out? Sandman.
Sandman, like the children's show?
Is that really her voice?
That was brilliant. That's great. You'll find it. Hey, kids and adults love that show. When the show is over, it's time for bed.
You have a bodyguard?
Best security in the world. When your investment's mature enough, you'll find that the death threats start pouring in.
Who would want you dead?
Old business partners, past lovers. I've been around long enough to keep making enemies.
The usual, okay.
Don't worry. As long as I'm here, you're safe. We had some break-in last month, scared everyone here. Gisela fractured his skull, then beat him to death as he tried to crawl away.
Why didn't you wait for the police?
Don't you remember the boat ride earlier? This mansion is on an island. No way for anyone to reach us in time. Impeccable timing, Dimitri. Take one of these in the morning with some food. It'll help the headache.
Thank you.
Have you experienced any negative symptoms upon arriving? Nausea? Vomiting? They didn't puke the entire ride over. Those waters are awful this time of year. That's a miracle.
No, I think I'm fine.
If you notice anything different or unpleasant, please don't hesitate to tell one of us.
Thank you, Dimitri.
Best doctor in the business. Please make yourself at home. We are delighted to have you here. No!
Whoa.
My apologies. There's a phone upstairs that will ring sharp and piercingly occasionally until you pick up the receiver because, you know, that is how phones work.
Surely, yes.
Can you do me a favor and pick it up?
Sure.
Quest received. Stop the ringing.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
That's so much. I love it.
Although it has stopped ringing. I'm just calling it out there. It has stopped ringing. So you've clearly failed your quest or achieved it. Please don't mind the trash and holes up there.
I've probably seen messier. Ha ha.
You head upstairs to check out the phone.
My headcanon is after I got that drink of water, my voice just became much more normal.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
I was wondering about the creative choice.
Gregor.
Oh, I'm good.
Yeah, the ringing echoes down the hallway. Ooh, hello. There it is. Who could be calling at this hour? Answer it. Yes. Yes, and. Spooky. Wrong number. You head back to the foyer. And there's a duck.
A duck?
What?
This is the best game.
Oh, wow. I mean, you gotta get merchandise in there somewhere, right?
Whack, whack.
A duck. That was so accurate. Wow! Oh my gosh! Did you low-key voice act for this game?
Well, the secret's out, guys. I'm a duck.
Yeah, I am a duck. That's it. A figment of my imagination. Do you want to be the duck as well, or no? Should I be the? I can be the duck, but you did such a great job voice acting it.
I mean, I can. Who the hell are you?
Great. You tell him.
Is that so? I'm Maximilian. Nice to meet you. Oh god. Oh gosh.
Oh, now you gotta switch.
Yeah.
Here, you want me? I'll be the duck.
Yeah, you be
Okay.
you. I'll be the duck.
Oh, I'm you now. Okay.
Yeah.
Max Quacks. Nice to meet you. That's my old woman voice.
It's Maximilian.
I'm not calling a talking duck Maximilian.
Let's go with Max then.
How can you talk?
That's a secret. Besides, the others won't believe you if you tell them. I've lived here for quite some time. And you know what?
So many lore clues being dropped.
I'm sick of it. I love Max. I would die for this duck. I just want to leave this mansion and go somewhere warm.
You ask why he doesn't just fly off the island.
What a dumb suggestion. Did you just bump your head earlier? Kurt would annihilate me. He'd probably get his bodyguard to lock me in a birdcage or something worse. If you want to be useful, just open the box under my feet. It's been ages, so I can't remember how to unlock it. Just get it open.
You ask why you'd help a desperate talking duck.
Because I have a cool gift for you.
Oh, well, when you say that, sure.
May this fortify our new friendship.
Is it a knife? Oh, you were gifted a sturdy rope. There it is. Sturdy rope. Add it to your inventory. I probably shouldn't. I feel like bad things are going to come from the Baba Yaga cannibal woman having sturdy rope. I also love that. You can't see this, but I feel like I owe it to you because you deserve to know what I'm saying. You as loyal GT Live viewers and rabid Ash fans and stans, some of you. Ash, to stay in character as Maximilian, is just doing their gosh darndest chicken dance over in the corner, constantly flapping. You're like the Jared Leto of YouTube acting right now.
Yeah, I'm method quacking.
I love it. I love it.
In order to ward off witches, I let this rope boil in a pot with everything. Garlic, salts, forest herbs, wool of bat. Stunk up the cellar for months.
The sturdy rope feels absolutely revolting. Pieces of burned garlic cling to it.
Ew.
This reeks. I thought you just boiled it.
Seared it in a pool of butter afterwards. You're looking at burned garlic. I'm looking at a 5-star rope.
Why would I accept this, and why would I listen to a talking duck?
Because I'm the smartest creature in this mansion. If you help me out, I'll tell you how to escape safely.
Why would I need to escape to safety?
You'll see. The quicker you help me, the quicker you can leave this place. Later. Wah.
You wonder if what you just saw was real. Talking ducks shouldn't be brought up to anyone. You head back to the foyer. Huh. Weird.
World's best
Wait.
game.
Thanks for taking care of that. Who called? Nobody. Wrong number? Hopefully someone isn't tapping the phone here. That's suspicious for you to say there, Kurt. It's tapping the phone, eh? Again, welcome, and please don't hesitate to make yourself at home. Now, if you'll excuse me, need to take care of some paperwork. Later! Kurt goes up the staircase, closing the door to his office. He's such an amazing person. Pays on time, too. Hey, what do you think of him? He's nice. In more ways than one.
Oh, so we're all simping.
He did blush. Dimitri here did get a nice blush on
Okay.
this line. So, I'm sorry, everyone. How did you meet him? I can't remember the exact date, but he asked me to get his finances in order. He needed an assistant to help him treat patients that he brought here. I was carrying 2 gigantic trees around while working at a lumber yard. He came out of nowhere and asked to see how I could handle an axe. So you use an axe to protect him? Hell no! Axe is the backup. Fists are the primary.
You know, I'm kind of glad that you took back the you voice, because you dialed it in.
Thank you. Thank you. Gisela is highly skilled at close quarters combat. If we had a morgue here, I'd have a disgusting collection of corpses to show you. Are intruders really that big of a deal here? You'd be surprised of who comes snooping around the mansion. How many people want him dead? You could say he's dread weight. He ticked off a few people to afford a mansion this big. Please enjoy your stay here. Let us know if you have any questions, okay? Now, if you'll excuse me, need to take care of some things. Later. The three head off in different directions, leaving you alone. Who do you want to talk to? Renata, Kurt, Dimitri, or Gisela?
Ooh. I'm kind of standing Dimitri right now.
Right?
Dimitri has
a lot to say.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Where did he go? In the upstairs hallway! You head upstairs. Great. Thanks, Dimitri. Thanks for clarifying. What's up with his hand? You only see it in very brief stints, but his hand either has a black glove on it or is like robotic. Like I can't quite make it out because it's very brief cuts.
Wait.
Hey! Wanted to thank you again for coming with us. No problem. It's Dimitri. Dimitri, I'm so sorry. Don't worry, not a very common name, huh?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right?
Oh, mysterious.
Right? How old are you? Are you illegal? Are you illegal? I'm 30, thank you.
You're 30?
Clearly. I'm young for my age, okay? Don't judge. Medicine's great. How old do you think I was? It's fine. I get it all the time. Thankfully, I don't have to see any new patients here, so no awkward questions or wasted time with small talk. Just helping Kurt with research. I'll tell you if I got any symptoms later. Sounds good. Where are you from? Where have you been from? My parents came from the East. So, Ukraine was where the last game was set, I believe. Or like right on the border of Ukraine and Russia. So, East is indicating probably Russia, right? Like it's in the middle of the country. That's cool. I'm the Baba Yaga, and I said that's cool. I wish they were still around to see how far I've come. Oh well. No coming back once you're cremated. Shucks.
Well,
get you every time.
Yeah.
How long you been a doctor? Let's see, about 12 years? Feels like yesterday. How'd you get that license that early? 12 years would be, yeah, that's true. Hard work and nepotism. Wow. At least he's honest. Sure. Just messing with you. I really love working here. No need to do small talk with patients. Just working with Kurt until someone here is injured. Got any other questions for me?
He is really anti-small talk.
Right, very much so. Very. What's on the paperwork? Let's see here. It is glove.
It's a joke, isn't it? Small talk, and he's tiny and looks young.
Yeah. Let's see here. Healthy lungs, good eyesight. Oh, my. This is a little disturbing. I already know about that. We'll say what's wrong. It's, your heart rate seems to be fast for your age. Oh, you don't know about that? You shake your head. That's bad. I would limit any physical activity like jogging or hiking. Avoid horror books as well. Won't want your heart beating out of your chest. Is there any way to improve it? Eating healthier and light exercise. Please let me know if you feel faint, all right? Sure. I know. Health issues pop up from time to time, but at least we caught this one early. We'll work on both of these things during your stay here. You nod in agreement. That's the spirit. It looks like Dimitri will remember that. I don't have other questions. Great, thanks for checking in on me. If you experience any sort of illness, please seek me out first. No use worrying Kurt and the others. Oh, come with me quick. Wanted to give you something. Please. Proportions what? Perspective who?
He's a short king, Matt.
A mighty short king. Teeniest of kings. Let's see. I thought it was in the drawer. There's also a safe down here. That's interesting. Ah, here it is. You got the doctor's note. Added to your inventory? Yes. You added the doctor's note to your inventory. Oh, look at him staring at me with those come hither eyes. Can you give that to Renata? You nod. Thank you. Passing notes.
Ooh.
You head over to Renata.
Ew.
Hello. I love that her eyes are just like slightly off her head. Just a little bit too wide for her head. That's the new way of drawing anime. Anime eyes have gotten so over the top and absurd. It's not just enough for them to be like literally half your head. They also have to be half your head and then like beyond your head as well.
Yep.
Hello. Give Renata the note. Yes. I got something for you. You hand Renata the doctor's note. Do you know what this is? I didn't open it. Just messing with you. Ha ha. This is a list of foods to purchase. Pasta with some tomato sauce, carrot soup. Dimitri only likes mild food. Nothing spicy. His loss. More for us, eh? Bah! Thank you. I'll get this in. Man, I am completing quests left and right now.
Really?
Listen to that victory music. Oh! Nothing like a Gregorian chant to say achievement unlocked.
Gregor. Ian.
Gregor!
Boom.
Wow, well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
Try to convince him to try foods with a little more variety later, okay? Is she a vampire? Are they vampires? Who are they? Are they mafia bosses?
I love every option you just threw at me.
There are very clearly only two options available in this game. Mafia bosses, vampires. I guess there's a third option where they're mafia vampire bosses. But that is all it can be. I will have no other options.
Okay, yeah. I'm with it.
Sealed. Sounds like it's coming from the foyer. Let's go check it out. You meet up with everyone in the foyer. Finally, this is the spot, says the potato. Again, the potato. It's time to punish him for what he did to you with Ivan. For what he did to you with Ivan.
Oh, so you is not Karen. Because they were outside.
Unless there's been a gap of time.
Oh, maybe. Well, yeah.
What he did to you
I
with
guess
Ivan.
the jump cut implies that this was what was happening in the foyer, the foyer.
I don't know.
I don't know.
You grip the knife so tightly in your hand that your hand begins to shake. Once everything is finished, we'll have a big meal to celebrate. I don't need to tell you how difficult this will be. Do not disappoint me. I have a surprise for you. Close your eye. Single eye.
Oh.
I know, I believe the Baba Yaga is traditional with one eye. Oh, shoot, I need to refresh myself. Is that Karen had both her eyes at the end. Although there is, in one of the endings, she like goes on for a long time and gets really old. Did we have a single eye if we were the serial killer in the last one? Shoot, I forget. That is a clue. That is my bad for not knowing. I need to know that. Oh, hello. Hey, guys. Hey. Oh, it's all our friends. Chompets, speak up. Always fear Onion is here. Like Cornbread used to say, I'm dying to meet him. Always wary Raspberry. Are they real? Listen, I know this might be a little bit of a shock, but there's been a few changes to the group.
What?
I am now leader of the Chompets. Yes, Potato, how that happened? We had an election. Cabbage versus me. He threatened us with a knife. He terrified me. I'm sorry. I was 3 votes against 2. I'm sorry, Chompets. 3 votes against 2.
It was 3 votes.
So
against.
Onion threatened him with a knife. So I'm assuming Onion voted. Was it Potato, Onion, Bread voted for him, and Raspberry, Cabbage? The games are over. It's time to slaughter everyone that has wronged us. You ask Cabbage what she thinks about this direction. The leader dictates our position with you. You ask Potato what when the next election is. The next election occurs 1,000 years from now. It'll be a miracle if you survive that long. 1,000 years. Your brain has become softer and more full of holes. Like a molding sponge. It's important that it absorbs the right kind of material. I've brought them back to help guide you in the right direction. You ask how? That's my secret. I'll make you a deal. If you kill everyone in the mansion, I'll get them to leave you alone again. But if you fail, we'll get to play ghosts in the graveyard forever. Your stench will reach new heights. We can memorize the thousands of cornbread's pun jokes. I'm raspberry. Is that a fair trade? You nod. Excellent. Quest completed. Didn't even know that I had a quest. Food focus. He's as bony as you, so this should be an easy one. Let's frighten them first. That usually leads to mistakes being made. Once they're in a state of panic, we can pick them off one by one until only he's left. She smashed the front door locks, probably using her bare hands. She's going to kill all of us. She broke through multiple deadbolts. The day has finally come. I'm ready. Let her in here. No, that isn't going to work. I feel like I'm out of the loop here. Who is she? She goes by many names. Witch, crone, bony knees. That's an official name, not actually an attack on her or her knees. But her real name is Baba Yaga. Many countries refuse to publish stories about her out of fear of retribution, but she is very real. An ancient witch with an insatiable appetite. Insatiable appetite? She used to just lure victims to her cabin, ultimately devouring them, but something changed. Decades ago, she left her cabin like the old days, slaughtering everyone in her path. The first city she terrorized was Zakopane in Poland. Poland. That's it, sorry. I always think it's Ukraine and Russia, but it's Poland. The first city she terrorized was Zakopane in Poland. It was horrific. She broke down doors with her bare hands, clawing her way inside homes and businesses. It rained for 100 days until she arrived at the city, turning the city into an inhabitable wetland. Uninhabitable? Uninhabitable. Any survivors that attempted to escape were hunted down. Only a handful of people remained by the end. The massacre is known as the Summer of Rain in Poland.
Huh.
That's a fact. Write that one down on your lore list. I hid a few weapons around the house in case something like this happened. There's some useful items in the upstairs hallway. I think you should check there first. Afterwards, we can decide on which weapons to find. Just in case you need to open something, here's a bolt cutter. Why do you have a bolt cutter lying around? Not a fan of chains or locks. You found the bolt cutter. So, am I two characters?
I think that these are different people, right? And that would also explain like the different dialogue boxes.
Yeah.
Right? It's
Right.
like two separate sets of characters.
Yeah. So the you,
You.
there are two different yous.
Yes?
Right? Because this is not the Baba Yaga. That's like, they would be talking. Unless I have a split personality where I've completely like separated, like multiple personality disorder where it's like, hey.
I mean, but even so, these are like two separate like physical presences, right? Because we
that's
heard
what
the
I'm
door
thinking.
go down while we were talking to Renata.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Smart. Please avoid cutting any padlocks you find on doors. So we really don't know what the U's voice is then.
Yeah. I mean, I could just
Go for
speak
it.
normal. You hiding something?
No! I can't remember the location, but I wouldn't want you wandering into any areas that could be deadly.
Deadly?
Areas with holes, toxic gases, crumbling ceilings.
Sounds like you really need to repair this dump.
You're right. Kurt, I think we should fortify the mansion. That's a great idea, Gisela. Can you help her with that?
Of course.
Thank you. You follow Gisela to the windows. Take a right at the end of the hallway. Can you answer that first?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, you get to be Duck again.
I'm Ducky again.
There
We're
it
really
is.
ping-ponging this character.
Here, I'll be the you, and I'll just make them all old.
Oh,
Great.
cool.
That's not disturbing at all. Totally normal. Wrong number.
Wah, wah. Hey!
Oh!
Oh, it's a bunny!
Oh my, what?
It's a twist. It's
What?
a rabbit.
There's a talking rabbit too. Oh, who is saying what? Who says what?
I don't even know anymore. There's
Matt,
so many characters.
I'm so confused.
I think you gotta be I think you're gonna be the animals.
Okay.
I think that's the easiest way to do it.
Yes?
You were so ready for this.
I
See,
was
the
born
animals
ready.
are the roles you're born to play. This is amazing. I also love the clicking rabbit.
I don't know. I just felt like he should click.
My name is Clover. I take it you've met my associate, Max? Well-intentioned, but unfortunately his focus is misguided.
You ask Clover what she means.
He seems eager to jump at every request Kurt makes. Beep. I'm sorry to say, but you have no chance of defeating Baba Yaga. She may be ancient, but even working together, we will never be able to stop her wrath. Sorry to bring you the bad news. However, we're only standing in the way of her goal, Kurt.
Which means...
It means she'll spare us, if Kurt is killed.
What?
Consider it done. Sure, why not?
Excellent.
Why not, Clover, the weird clicking rabbit? I like the cut of your jib.
You'll need to first get rid of Gisela, which is no easy task. I'd recommend using her as bait for Baba Yaga, or waiting for a good opportunity. Be warned, even weapons like guns won't work against her.
Really, guns will not work against...
Guns.
She's far too fast. You'll be disarmed immediately. Once Gisela's gone, you can hide while Baba Yaga finishes him, or take care of Kurt yourself. I'll tell you how to get off this island if you help me.
What? They all want to leave so bad.
Understood?
You nod.
Wonderful.
You nod. I shake my head. What? What?
Sorry to drop this on you so quickly.
No, it's all right. Weird demon
As soon
bunny.
as you find out, most people that make it to this mansion don't live long. So I wanted to make my case early. Here, take this.
You found the tarnished pendant. Yes, I'll add that to my inventory. Thank you.
Later.
Yeah, bye. Cool story, bro. It might be best not to tell anyone about the talking duck and rabbit. You head over to Gisela. Hey,
This is gross.
I figured nailing up the windows will prevent her from getting in easier. But almost out of nails. There's a bucket in the cellar. Can you go grab some? Yes. Awesome. Don't get lost, okay? I won't. You head downstairs to get the nails. Is that a helicopter? Fan?
Warplanes?
Right? Is this Nam again?
Oh no.
The nails must be around here somewhere. Ah, there they are. Generator.
Oh.
Sounds like a fuse was blown. You got bucket o' nails.
Got the bucket of nails.
Got the bucket o' nails. Added a bucket o' nails. Go back upstairs to Gisela. Welcome back. That was just a weird diversion. Got some for me? Click on the bucket to give the nails to Gisela. Okay. Here, I'll help. They said weapons won't work, so you give Gisela the nails. Lifesaver. Thank you. Looks like Gisela will remember that. You don't have to show it with the weird... I'd almost prefer it if I had the, like, aorta and the ventricles right there pulsing in front of me. Bloop, bloop. So clearly we can kill them slowly. The fact that they have like a box or like a heart monitor. We'll fix that later. Thanks for letting me know. Fuse. We'll fix that later. Thanks for letting me know. Of course. I found this in the same spot as the hammer. Do you want it? Found the wrench. Sure. I've got a lot of stuff. Yeah, let's do it. You added the wrench to your inventory. Go and finish with these boards. You go meet up with the others. You go to the foyer. She's here. I can hear her creeping around. I'll stay here in the foyer with Gisela. There's some weapons hidden in the cellar and upstairs. Please assist either Renata or Dimitri in finding one. Who do you want to go with? Well, downstairs is dark. Mm-hmm. And we've already talked to Dimitri. So I think we go upstairs with Renata. Sounds good. Come with me. You head upstairs with Renata. All right, let's see. He usually keeps another gun under one of these pillows. It's gone. Maybe Kurt took it and forgot? Or Baba Yaga took it when he wasn't looking. That's possible, but the balcony windows are locked. Let's get back to the foyer. Damn it! Right. You cautiously head back downstairs, listening closely for any other noises. Shoot. Well, that was useless. Kurt, what's that noise? Dimitri is dead.
Hello?
Life comes at you fast, Ash.
And so does death, apparently.
What? We found some blood by one of the crates, but can't find the body. We saw him go downstairs, and as you know, there's not much room down there. She must have stabbed him and hid the body somewhere. Besides the staircase, are there any exits she could have used? Yes. This place is falling apart, so there's unintended ways to move throughout it. So, she could be lurking anywhere. When Baba Yaga's around, it's important to act quickly and wisely. Being indecisive may result in your death, or something far worse. There's something moving down there. A cold wind blows up through the hole. Something is approaching. Oh! She's messing with the power. Renata, Gisela, I need you here. Can you go downstairs and try tinkering with the fuse box? Me? Alone? I can't afford to lose Renata, and Gisela is my only protection. Try your best and yell upstairs if she shows up, okay? Great.
No wonder why so many people want him dead.
Right? This guy
My
sucks.
God.
He sucks. Might as well be named Matty Patty based on how he's performing in a visual novel. Don't worry. I'll run down if you make any noises. Besides, she's slow. You can outrun an elderly woman, right? Be quick on your feet. If you don't have a weapon, run. Oh, forgot to give this to you. Found this fuse in the closet. I bought a bunch of them. The fuse box burns through them pretty quick. I got a fuse. I have the fuse in my inventory. Yes, for sure. You added the fuse to your inventory. Head downstairs to fix the power. They were right. The generator has turned silent. Okay, I'm ready to fight Baba Yaga. Looks like there's something wrong with the fuse box. Spirits get more aggressive in darkness. If the problem in front of you isn't solved in a timely manner, there will be dire consequences. Fits perfectly.
Nice.
I need more. What am I doing? You press the bolt cutters up against the wire, splitting it in half with a satisfying snip. Hello? Hello? Oh, hello.
Woo!
When your anime intro doesn't match the tone of your show. I'm like having simple and clean flashbacks right now.
Not simple and clean.
Four endings! 4 ghost attacks! Did you find everything?
Oh my God.
No.
No.
I found a lot, though.
Wow.
Life comes at you fast. Death comes at you faster. Dread weight comes at you fastest. Wow. Wow. Your story will continue to progress. No frustrating game over screens or roadblocks. Players that encounter spirits will be rewarded with additional story and character backgrounds. Wishlist or back the Kickstarter if you enjoyed the Dreadweight demo. Thanks for playing.
I need the collector's edition of this game. I do.
Wow. We are not in Kansas anymore. Oh, wait, see the intro from Baba Yaga's perspective. Is this... Welcome to my mansion. Okay. Okay, so there are... Okay, so there's 2... Thank you. Okay. So... there's a lot.
Yeah.
there were decisions made. Whoo! It is a departure from Cooking Companions. We're not just hanging out with a bunch of chompettes. We're hanging out with a bunch of anime characters here.
And a duck, and a rabbit, and I'm lost for words.
I am too.
I'm
Honestly,
lost for words.
And then we go into the whole anime opening.
That was iconic.
That was iconic.
I enjoyed that thoroughly.
That was incredible.
I
That is a moment that I will not soon forget.
No, that was amazing.
I get attacked by a ghost, and then all of a sudden I'm launched into Simple and Clean, and it's wonderful.
The Simple and Clean was a deep cut. I'm glad.
And Sora's fighting the Heartless,
Yeah.
and Kairi is disappearing off into the water while Riku is floating upside down.
Yeah.
That's what I was feeling there. Except here it was glowing-eyed cabbages.
Yeah. With flames. They
With
had flames in their
I
eyes.
know, and a buff bodyguard hammering a nail into a wall. Amazing. Here, real quick, I'm just going to speed through because I'm curious. Sandman fan Gisela, we saw this. We're going to answer this. We're going to go through all of this stuff again. I'm going to take everything again. I'm going to say he's messed up. What makes you say that? He seems a little hollow, like an out-of-touch rich guy. Relax, Renata. She hasn't really seen what he's like yet. What do you mean? He's charming and brilliant. You'll understand what an honor it is to be in the same room as him. Some heads of state have gone to great lengths to marry him. Coming across the world on boat, risking shipwreck or death. What makes him so special? He just has a way with words. Could sell water to a whale. You think he could communicate with an animal? Only him. Anyways, please enjoy your stay here. Let us know if you have any questions. Now, if you excuse me, take care of things. Okay. Later. Okay. They head off in different directions. I'm going to go the same route.
Okay.
Just so we can see what happened. I'm going to go mostly the same route, but I'm going to see what happens if we follow Dimitri twice. Just so we can get that upstairs hallway. We did all this. Did all of this. I'm impressed. You're giving me a compliment. This is embarrassing. Let's talk about something else. Great. Where are you from? There we go. Paperwork. I'm just going to do all the same.
This is wild.
There we go. We did all this. How old are you? We did this. Okay. Doctor's note to the inventory. So I'm also going to do all the missions here, which, again, I feel like if I don't deliver stuff, something's going to happen. Bolt cutter. Yes. Let's talk to our friend, Mr. Fluffernutter. Consider it done. I'm going to kill him. Tarnished pendant. Here's Gisela. I'm going to go to the basement. Find a bucket of nails. Give up the bucket of nails. Add the wrench. I'm going to go with Dimitri downstairs. I was hoping you'd help me out. Basement is pretty scary, but I know it won't be with you. You head downstairs with Dimitri.
He's so simpy. I can't.
Let's see. I think he hid something behind one of these crates. Rats. Kerr must have moved it. Or Baba Yaga took it. You think so? If she gets rid of all the weapons, we have nothing to defend ourselves with. Eek! At least Gisela doesn't need any weapons, huh? You think she'll win against an ancient witch? I guess I've never met an ancient witch before. Huh. Sounds like it was coming from upstairs. Let's go check it out. Kurt, what was that noise? Dimitri, Renata is dead. What? We found some blood up near the bedroom, but can't find her corpse. She must have stabbed her and hid the body somewhere. Besides the staircase, are there any exits? Yes. Place is full of stuff. So, she could be lurking anywhere. When Baba Yaga's around, it's important to act quickly and wisely. There's something moving down there. Power out. A cold wind blows up through the hole. Something is approaching. Oh! She's messing with the power. I think there's a spare fuse in the closet upstairs. Can you go grab it? You'll need it to repair the fuse box. Dimitri, you coming with? I can't afford to lose him, and Gisela is my only protection. Try your best and yell down if she shows up, okay? Don't worry. I'll run if I hear you. Besides, she's slow. You can outrun an elderly woman, right? You nod. Please ignore Dimitri. She is extremely fast for her age. I run a 5-minute mile. Is she that fast?
Oh my god.
That's impressive.
Wow.
Right? Oh, Kurt's much faster. Really? Good luck. Head upstairs. Let's see here. Spirits move more aggressive, get more aggressive in the dark. Think and act swiftly to avoid a confrontation. Find the needed item for the fuse box. Stop searching. Click on the icon at the bottom of the screen. Oh, there you go. Check the lower left drawer. It's empty. You open the box on the bottom. You found a dead mouse. Gross. Not gonna help. You open a box beside it. Found a rusty key. Yes. Gonna stop. Okay. Where's the last thing? There's a note here. Oh. She's been sending letters again. Scientists, politicians, the police. You remember how bad it got a few decades ago. She will follow you to the ends of the earth. Be prepared and put a stop to her. Not for me. Not for me. For everyone. Huh. She's sending letters again. You remember a few decades ago. She'll follow you to the ends of the earth. Interesting. Strange. Add the note to my inventory? Yes. You've run out of inventory space. Oh, man.
Oh no.
Lose the rope. Rope is gross. Oh, I've permanently destroyed the rope.
God.
Jeez. Box is filled entirely with ashes. This is garbage. Why is Kurt holding this? Get to the bottom of the box. Huh? Hello? Oh, whoa, hello. Oh! Oh! Wow!
Oh.
Oh!
Nice.
Difference.
It's that chest again.
Huh. 4 endings! 4 ghost attacks. Did you find everything? I found 2. Does a ghost attack qualify as an ending? Well, is there a real difference? Okay.
All right.
So there you have it, friends. We've gotten 2 ghost scares. I don't know if there are 2 endings. It feels like they must be.
Ah,
Right? That feels like an ending.
yeah.
Jamming out to our little OC. It's great.
Our OC? Is that what you said?
That is what I said.
Our original character?
No. Shoot, what, OST. Nope, that's original soundtrack.
I mean, I guess this would be its original soundtrack.
Right?
What's the concept that you're trying to, that letters are involved in?
It's the opening of a AMV.
Our AMV!
That's what I'm going for.
There you go.
I was drawing a blank. There it is.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I gotta say, getting my own AMV, that feels like a definitive ending.
Yeah. No, that's a great way to end it.
Honestly, I have not had such a significant dance party since my wedding, so
Wow.
this is pretty exciting.
I'm so honored to share this experience with you.
This was wonderful. Thank
Yeah.
you for dancing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that, my friends, is Dread Wait. I'm going to leave the other 2 endings, I guess, or the other 2 jump scares for you guys to discover for yourself. But that gives you a perspective of what this game is, or it doesn't. I have no idea what to make of this. This is wild. I got to say, this is very interesting tonally. I don't know what to make of it. I am cautiously optimistic. I loved Cooking Companions, so they definitely have, Dear Dream Studios definitely has, my goodwill, and I'm willing to follow them where they go. This is an interesting one, though. The different perspectives, switching between Baba Yaga and whoever our character is in the mansion, that's interesting. Whatever experimentation is going on, I'm curious about that. This one feels much more anime than Cooking Companions did, I will say that. It feels... the character design for some reason feels more anime. Obviously we got the big ending sequence there, which is exciting. It's it's a trailer. It's getting you hyped for this new stuff. So And I will say the ghost jump scares are great. Like the animation there, stellar, really good. So I'm curious what else they have planned for that. But across the board, you saw it on the screen. The Kickstarter is going on right now until the end of the month. So give it some support so that way we get a full-length version of this and we get to experience everything that it has to offer. So thank you again, Dear Dream Studios, for delivering such interesting stories. And I'm really curious what you have in store for this one. It seems very intriguing, and I'm sure it's going to take it to some crazy places. So thank you for that. Thank you all for joining us today. And as always, my friends, remember, it wasn't a live stream, but it was a video for you. Thanks for watching.